Today, we're mastering a straightforward but super helpful trick: how to change Adobe Photoshop 2022's language to English. Whether you just installed Photoshop and discovered it's in a language you don't speak, or you're working on a computer that's set up differently, by the end of this tutorial, you'll know exactly how to set the interface to English and make your editing experience easier and less confusing. Let's jump right in, step by step. First, go ahead and open your Photoshop application. If you're running Photoshop and you're staring at menus you can barely read, don't fret. I'll walk you through what to look for no matter what language it's currently in. Sometimes just locating that unmistakable Photoshop logo and clicking to start brings a little sigh of relief. When you have Photoshop open, look up at the very top of your screen for the main menu bar. You'll see a row of options like File, Edit, Image, Layer, and so on. We're looking for Edit. This is pretty much always the second one from the left, right after File. Click on Edit. If your menu is in another language, remember that Edit often has a shortcut. It's usually the letter E in English, and it tends to stay near the top of the menu bar. Next, hover or move your mouse over the option called Preferences. You don't need to click just yet. Just let your cursor sit on it and a side menu will pop out. In different languages, this option might look unfamiliar, but it's generally located near the bottom of the Edit menu. So browse carefully and look for something that resembles Preferences, sometimes with a little gear icon, depending on your version. Now, in that expanded menu, click on Interface. Why Interface? Well, this is where all the visual settings for Photoshop's workspace live: the colors, the font size, and crucially for us, the language. So clicking on Interface brings up a window where you can shape Photoshop to your liking. In that Preferences window, look for the section labeled Presentation. This is where you'll find the UI language dropdown. UI stands for User Interface. Basically, everything you see and interact with in Photoshop. Here's the key moment. Click on the dropdown and select English. This setting makes sure all your tools, menus, and pop-ups appear in English, which is a huge help if you're trying to follow tutorials, do professional work, or just feel at home with the software. Once you've selected English, go ahead and click OK or Apply at the bottom of the Preferences window. Sometimes, Photoshop needs a quick restart for the changes to take effect. So if you don't see everything switch immediately, just close out of Photoshop and reopen it. After that, you'll see everything set to English. Much easier to navigate. And now you can confidently dig into all the creative features Photoshop has to offer. And that's it. You've changed the language to English. It might seem like a small adjustment, but it can make a massive difference in how you interact with Photoshop every day. These little changes are what make your workflow smooth and frustration-free. If this tutorial helped you, please hit the like button. It lets me know you're finding these guides useful. And don't hesitate to drop a comment below if you have any questions, or if you ran into any snags. I'm always here to help. For more clear step-by-step tutorials just like this one, make sure to subscribe to the channel so you never miss out. Thanks for watching, and happy editing.